Hi there, it's Dr. Katie Thompson here from the Health Improvement Center. Today I want to talk about food logs. Most people cringe when they hear they have to keep a food log, and why it's important not only for weight loss but also for just restoring your health naturally. And something you can do whether or not you're a client here at the Health Improvement Center. Here's why I think food logs are vital. Food logs will tell you, well, first of all, make you accountable for what you're putting in your mouth. As I tell my clients, I want to know everything that's going into your mouth, whether it be water, coffee, tea, soda, you name it. I need to know about it because it's going to help me to figure out what you're eating that's creating inflammation in the body. So yes, it's vital for weight loss because it really does hold you to the flame. And you're like, well, gee, I wonder why I'm not losing weight. Well, you had a lot of carbs or sugar or whatever the case might be. So it's really important to be sure to write down everything you are taking or eating rather, or drinking. And the other is it helps me. So let's say a client comes in and they have some digestive issues and maybe some fatigue. Perhaps what they're eating is contributing to that. Maybe they're having too much sugar, or maybe they're just not eating enough. What I find with a lot of women is they're simply not eating. They're starving themselves to death and wondering why they can't lose weight or can't get healthy or have hormonal issues. One thing I have found with regards to women and hormones when they're having issues is that sugar and alcohol really feed the hot flashes and night sweats. And it's interesting when I have a client, a female client specifically, start to keep a food log, they start to see, oh gee, every time I eat sugar or every time I drink alcohol, I have more hot flashes at night. So they become their own judge or critic or however you want to put that. And my goal is to get somebody healthy to take responsibility for what they're eating. I'm giving them supplements which help to fix a deficiency, but once that deficiency is handled, I need them to take responsibility and clean up their diets. I keep a food log, and I tell clients, I don't care how you keep it. I don't care in what venue you keep it, meaning MyFitnessPal, notes on your phone, or paper. I always give them a sheet. Standard Process is wonderful about giving us food logs. And I don't care how they keep it as long as I can see it and I can look at it and see what they're eating. So I check that with every client, and I'm really nice about the first time they don't bring it in. So they don't bring it in the first time and I say, okay, well, just be sure to bring it in next time. The second time they do it, I'll say, okay, what did you do? What did you eat that you shouldn't have eaten that maybe we had to talk about? Because when someone's not bringing the food log in, it's usually because they're eating something they don't want you to see. And that's truthfully the simplest of it. So the whole reason I'm doing this little ditty here today is to just let you know that it's important to keep a food log, whether or not you're doing it because you want to lose weight or to get healthy. It's just important because it makes you accountable for what you're putting in your mouth. You'll get an idea of what foods are aggravating you. So if you've got a condition that you can't quite seem to figure out, could it be coming from something you're eating? Absolutely, especially with all the additives and preservatives and glyphosate that are in the foods here in the foods nowadays. We need to really set ourselves accountable for what we put in our mouth. So I hope this was helpful and you got some information out of it. If you ever want me to take a look at your food log, I'd be happy to take a look at it. Just send it over to info@thehealthimprovementcenter.com. Again, that's info@thehealthimprovementcenter.com. I'm Dr. Katie Thompson with the Health Improvement Center. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.